We're still here with Janette at Urban Barn, and we're talking about adding a little bit of your own personality to your interior style, or to your interior space. Now, this background here screams style to me. Janette, tell me about it.
I love this. I'm sitting on one of Urban Barn's new sofas, and it's this over plush corduroy. It's got kind of a 70s feel. This has a lot of personality, and paired with all the mustard accessories, it's definitely great for a rec room or basement area.
It's kind of Mad Men-ish.
It is kind of Mad Men-ish. So speaking of going back to that era, I brought in some fun vintage accessories because I think that's a great way to add accents to your homes. Okay. And what I've shown here is just a simple way to add some polish, which is laying two books horizontally. Take the book jackets off because then they become more decor elements. Okay. And I've simply topped them with this vintage phone, which was really inexpensive, and it's kind of fun. If you are looking for vintage accessories, there's a lot in Calgary, great places to shop like the Goodwill. Okay. Or you can come to places like Urban Barn, and they've got vintage inspired accessories like this absinthe tray, which I thought was really kind of cute.
That's awesome. I wasn't even sure if they sold that here, if you brought that personally, because it's so cool.
It's very cool. Now, I know you like shoes because you've got great fashion sense, so this is a fun little tip. If you've bought that amazing pair of shoes, I treated myself to these Alexander McQueen heels, and I last about 2 minutes in them and I can't wear them. So I thought, instead of tucking them in my closet, why not pair them with this kind of whimsical bookend, which I picked up at a vintage store, and use the shoe as the other bookend.
I love it. My husband would be very happy to see that those shoes I spent so much money on are someone's actually getting to see them.
Exactly, and that way we can go shop for more. An excuse to buy more. In the front, I've also stacked a group of books, and I call these toppers when I put something on top. Okay. I've grouped a few fashion books together because I love fashion to kind of speak to my personality. On top is a little vintage cup I picked up in Paris, and then for Calgary, obviously, some Calgarian-inspired jewelry, which is kind of a fun way to display it.
I love it. Now, is this a little intimidating, do you think, for people to put their personal accessories out there, or should they just get over that and just do it?
Get over it and stop putting all those great things tucked in drawers. You know when you're going through your stuff and you're like, I love this, but I don't wear it enough, or I love this, I wish I could show it off. Show it off in your home. Make it that reflection of you. Other fun accessories at the end there, I've picked up a vintage flag. So maybe pick a flag that your parents or grandparents are from that country. You can display it and frame it on the wall. And vintage suitcases, they work great in corners. Just kind of round out the room and become conversation pieces.
Awesome. And I'm big on pictures, any family pictures and stuff, and you just give me a great idea to, you know, put a wedding picture of my grandparents in a vintage frame and put that up. Why not?
That's a great idea. And what you can do with those pictures now too is there's print houses that can print them really large for you, so you can get fun vintage pictures of your family members and blow them up really big and do like panels on a wall with it. It's a really fun way to add art and design into a space.
What a great idea. So many good ideas right now. Janette, thanks so much. If you want to leave people with one more tip about, you know, throwing that personal element into their space, what would it be?
I would say get out there and go around Calgary. We were talking about the Hotel Arts. We were talking about the Germain. There's so many great boutique hotels that are really inspiring for design. Go in and borrow some of their ideas that you are attracted to, because then it'll represent you, but you'll kind of have that head start of how to do it.
Awesome, Janette. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today at Urban Barn.
Thank you so much.
All right, some great ideas. If you want more information or some more tips, you can check out Janette's website. We're going to get her to tell us that again one more time.
It's www.janetteewen.com.
Okay, we're going to be back from our Go Calgary after this.